don't wanna see my face. Don't walk alone and never watch the moon, 'cause I'll be there to escape.
Hello everyone, it's Thursday, October the 10th, 2013. Welcome to Noah Chat Live. Yes, we are actually doing our show in my sister's room today. It is actually early Thursday morning. I'm gonna be getting ready for school shortly in about an hour or so. Yes, I know I dread it, but it's also gonna be like a really fun Thursday for me at school because we are actually getting out for fall holidays. I know I'm like really excited about that because we haven't had fall holidays off. We really never had at school, and now we finally have it. And we're actually having a pep rally at our school today too, so it's gonna be like really fun day. And we gotta wear our school spirit colors, and you know, because every school has school spirit colors, and our school spirit colors are gold and black. So I'm gonna be wearing me some gold and black today. What? Yeah. Oh look, there's some confetti shooting out for some fun Thursday. We're gonna have a fun Thursday. We're gonna actually have a really fun Thursday show today because we actually have Science Bob. Science Bob is here, everyone. Woo, confetti shooting everywhere. So yes, everyone's not gonna want to miss Science Bob. So thumbs up for Science Bob. I mean, I agree. Thumbs up for little Science Bob. Science Bob has actually been on Kelly and Michael too. With some, he was actually on there last year as well. I mean, he is a great scientist, just like Bill Nye the Science Guy. I mean, Bill Nye, we used to watch videos of him in school all the time. So, yes, I can't wait. And y'all gonna love the science, like experiments he has today to show for you all because they are really cool and spectacular, so you don't want to miss that today. So yeah, but I have to say we've actually had a great week. I mean, and this week's kind of flown by fast because most of the time the weeks that we're getting out for big events at school, they mostly go by slow because everyone's waiting for that day to arrive. So I'm just so glad it's Thursday because we don't have no school tomorrow on Friday, so that means we get to sleep in. Yes, because like I said, I mentioned on our show millions of times that our school takes in like at a strange hour of the morning. So anyway, oh yeah. Anyway, today we have science experiments with Science Bob, and that's gonna be coming up next in a minute. So wowza. And guess what? Before we take a commercial break, I would like to say Miley Cyrus. Well, I actually got her new album called Bangers, and it's actually, I mean, I actually like the songs to it. They were actually really good songs, and she has a great voice on there. And I just wanted to mention it's actually the #1 album right now that people are buying. So the #1 album that I think it actually, if I'm giving correct info, don't judge me on this. I think it actually outbeat Justin Bieber's new single Heartbreaker. So wow. So yeah, but Miley, she hasn't had an album come out ever since she done the Can't Be Tamed album. So, and I told my sister, I gotta buy this album because I bought every single album of her. So, I mean, and it was time for another album for Miley because she ain't came out with like an album like in years. So, yeah, I remember I would be calling up all my friends and we'll be playing the Can't Be Tamed song. Now we can start playing the Bangers song. So, yeah, the Bangers album. Anyway, we're going to be right back with Science Bob in a moment, so don't go away. We got great tips. Great experiments you don't want to miss. And also, he'll be giving tips throughout the segment. So, let's get our science thinking caps
on. First, we've got, this is actually a hair care product. It's 20 volume. It's hydrogen peroxide, but it's a little stronger than what you might find in the drugstore. And we're going to pour this into, I'm going to put my goggles on here because if this gets in your eyes, it's not real good.
You're in trouble.
All right, yeah, so there you go.
Okay.
We'll do safety first here.
I'm ready.
All right, so I'm going to put probably about 3/4 of a cup in there. All right. So this is for the grown-ups to do. All right. Then, an interesting ingredient. All right, we can take the goggles off. Yeast. Dry yeast, believe it or not. This is going to be our catalyst. Hydrogen peroxide is H2O2. So it's like water, but with an extra oxygen. We're going to try to get that oxygen to come out. So 1 tablespoon of yeast into this little cup here. There you go.
Yeast. There
And
we
then
go.
3 tablespoons of water into that. There we go. And taking notes at home, it's on the website.
3.
There you go. Stir that up.
Okay.
All right, now, while you're doing that, I'm going to add a little bit of dish soap in here, right? Because we got to have the dish soap. And let's see. Let's go for red foam.
Some color.
A little color. There we go. So, hydrogen peroxide, dish soap, and then some yeast. Now it's getting a little...
Is that how we want it?
There's a kind of chunking up on you there.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just... That's all right. We're just going to take out the extra here.
Okay.
All right, we only need the stuff that's all watery. There we
Okay.
go. All right, now we got the watery part. All right, so on the count of 3, we're going to try to get even more foam. Count of 3, you're going to pour that in there.
I'm going to put it
So
in.
yeast, yeah, we'll use our funnel. And
Okay.
hydrogen peroxide and a little dish soap. Go for it.
Are you ready?
There it goes. Let's see if we can get a little more foam this time. Oh, yeah, here, there we go.
Oh my God.
Now that's pretty good. Wow, look at that.
I love this.
That's good television right there. Look at that. So quite a bit more foam on this one.
Quite a bit.
And this is actually, these little tiny bubbles are filled with oxygen, kind of interestingly enough. That is great. But I got to tell you, for me, it's not enough foam. All right, so that's going to get us
Okay.
to our last experiment. Now you need to put on your
I need the
goggles for
goggles.
this.
Okay.
All right, now we've taken hydrogen peroxide, but we haven't done the 3% that you get at the drugstore. We haven't done the 6% that you get at the hair salon. We are doing 30% hydrogen peroxide. So we've got that in here with our dish soap and our color. All right, now I'm not crazy, so I'm going to step back from here while you do this.
While I do it.
All right?
Thanks.
So we're going to count to 3, and you're going to pour that in there, and then you're going to step back.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, keep your eye on the gigantic flask. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pour. Step back. Oh, look at that foam. Whoa! Now that is science. Wow, look at that. And you see it's steamy?
Yeah.
That's it's an exothermic reaction, so it creates heat too. This one you can't do at home. These two you can, and we'll have the instructions on the website for that.
Okay.
All right, let's go from a couple thousand volts to 500,000 volts. And that's what this guy right here is. This is a Van de Graaff electrostatic generator. I know it's a mouthful. And this can generate almost 500,000 volts of power, static power. And what we're going to do, this is that machine that makes your hair stand out.
Oh, yeah.
We tried this, we did a little rehearsal with you, and it stood out a little bit, but we wanted to go slightly more extreme. So we asked one of our crew members, and come on out here, Lewis. And here is Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. Give Lewis a hand. And we're going to have Lewis stand up on this milk crate here. This will insulate him from the electricity going down to the ground. And that way it will stay on Lewis and his beautiful blonde hair. All right, so Lewis, all you need to do is just touch this. And let me just, here's how this works. Down at the bottom here, there is a motor. And that motor powers basically a big rubber band. And that is just like the feet rubbing on the carpet there. All right, that will bring the static up to this ball. From here, it will go to Lewis. And then just like our static tube, every hair will get charged. And every hair will try to get away from every other hair. Because 2 negative electrons, they will try to repel each other. All right, so Lewis, hand on the giant metal sphere. All right, we're going to turn this on. You'll hear the motor go. I'm going to disappear for a second.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So now the electrons are traveling up, going from the ball out, and you can already see a little bit of an effect. All right, and, oh, that's nice. Very good. All right, from here, we need Lewis to give a little shake to that head. That's it.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
that. Now, how much would Cher pay for that hairdo?
Big money.
Look at that. So there you see it, all the electrons trying to get away from each other, every hair trying to get away. Give us one more shake. There we go. All right, and if you don't have one of these at home, then you might have to just settle for the balloon recipe. And that we have online. All right, Lewis, stay up there. I'm going to power this off. And we'll fill them in. You want to fill them in on the website? And we'll clean up here a little bit. Very nice, Lewis.
If you'd like to find out more about what Science Bob does, you can go to www.sciencebob.com, and we'll be right back.
fun science right here on Noah Chat Live. Everyone, I'm going to go get ready for a great school day. Everyone, you have a great Thursday also, and we'll be back in our studio live tomorrow, and we will have a great Fun Friday show. Remember, it's for October on our show, all this month in October. But we will be back in our studio tomorrow. Everyone, have a great day. Bye. Don't you like